everybody, what is happening? Welcome to another, God, we've been doing this for a while now, Dave. Another Comics Across the Pond with my boy Texas Dave and myself. And today we got kind of a bit of a special show. We have a whole bunch of stuff today, guys.
We do.
We have something for every segment, and we even have a little extra for you. You know why we do extra? Because we can. See what I'm saying?
Right.
See what I'm saying, Dave?
I do indeed.
Show off like we normally do, talking about what Dave's got on eBay today. So,
yeah.
Dave,
this is a very old comic, Pops. It's one that I've had for quite a long time. I didn't buy it brand new, but I did buy it at some point in the past. And I've already got 2 bids on it, and I only put it on eBay yesterday. So it's going to be interesting to see what it actually goes for.
1968, yo. I was 5 years old when this one came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 14.
This should probably pull a pretty piece.
I'd like to think there's going to be a few people jumping in on this one before it finishes next Saturday.
I want to know if you get any American bidders, if you can tell.
I can tell, yes.
I want to know if you get any American bidders on this. Because this is the kind of books that make, I don't care how much you bring you.
Well, that's it. So yeah, it's a classic cover. It's complete as well. You know, it's not in the best of shapes, but it's all there and it's readable. And I've made a note of some of the flaws on the inside. The inside of the book, if there's any flaws and stuff like that. Plenty of photos, as you can see.
I mean, it looks like it's got edge damage and quarter damage, but it doesn't look like the story has any damage. And
no,
usually at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Can you read the whole
story? Well, that's it. And all the pages are attached to the staples, so there's no loose pages anywhere.
Cool.
So yeah, it's for the age of it, it's it's survived all this time.
This is one thing I try to explain to people. It's like when we were kids getting our hands on comic books, we didn't have bags and boards, yo.
No, we didn't.
There was no such thing.
That is right.
We threw them in a box, and not even standing up. Usually they were in a box laying on top of each other because we didn't know any better. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
We them up, we put them in our pocket. They were not a collectible entity. And when you find old ones like this that are still intact, that's pretty special. You're not going to find a whole bunch of old comic books in perfect condition. This is true. It's not realistic, man. For the amount they printed, man, we treated them like they treat manga in Japan. We passed them around to our friends. We kept them in our back pocket. We didn't care about them in a condition collectible way. We just did. Same with our action figures and stuff. We ripped them out.
Oh yeah, it was the same with toys and all sorts back in the day. You just opened the box, threw the box away, and played with the toys.
And you played with them. We didn't collect stuff for the hope that it's going to be worth more later. We didn't even get stuff for that reason.
That's exactly right.
And some of us are really lucky that we still have held on to stuff that we got way back when, right? I mean, I'm not one of them people. I've been parted out a couple times, so anything that I have from 30 years ago, I'm lucky I still got it. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
So this is what Dave's got, people. Go over to eBay. It's silver_surfer_1. Over 2,500 positive transactions. If you win it, you will get it in the condition you see it in. There will be no bullshit involved.
That is correct. As it is in the photos is what you will get.
Straight up.
Yep.
If that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be talking about it on the Madness, you know.
This is also true.
Just like that. So,
yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. I think I got to do a little sharing out here, Dave. I think I've been lax. I kind of got caught up in that one. Let me do a couple shares. Tell everybody who you are, Dave. What you do.
Well, I'm a long-time comic book reader, collector, fan, most things Marvel, as you know, and yeah, just basically a lifetime of reading comics, right from way back when I was about 10.
Yeah.
So that just about sums me up.
From way back when this comic came out, even a little before this, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah, this is quite an old story. It's another Steve Ditko one, by the way, but this is a very short. And this actual comic was reprinted in a British annual called Fantastic back in the late 60s.
Really?
So it's not pure black and white, it's black, white, and red they've used.
Nice. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Yeah. So it's something a little bit different. I mean, obviously this was published in color in the US. Like in one of the Tales to Astonish or whatever it was, wherever it came from, I'm not sure. And it came from some of the early Steve Ditko stories that he did for Marvel.
Right. So I have something here, Dave. We had mail. Pop's got mail. You know what mail is, Dave?
I do know what mail is.
Do they get mail over there, Dave? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we get post, which is the same thing. We get post. We call it post over here, but yeah, it's also known as mail.
Let's see if I can get my camera to go on. Remove the avatar already. Okay. Man, what the hell's going on? My camera's been really whack lately. Okay. So I got a package. I got a package from Florida. I think it says Florida. We got a package from Florida. We had this man on a couple of network shows during the campaign, Mr. Fred Schwartz. And I did send him a message and say I was going to do this, so I didn't want to make him have to sit there and watch the whole show if he ain't down. I'm going to go ahead and open this up at the beginning of the show, so that he can get on about his business if he's got stuff to do. We don't try to get people getting their work done. Dang, he's really good at taping, though. All right, what do we got here? Yeah. More tape. That's what we got here. Dang. I'm gonna introduce this guy to painter's tape, because that clear packing tape is bad. Yeah. I don't know if you saw this one or not when Mr. Schwartz was on. Fisticuffs.
All right.
If we can get it out of here. Yeah, there we go. Fisticuffs.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this before, Pops.
This is Fred Schwartz. He was on, I want to say he was on a couple shows. I know he was on one with, he might have been on with Lori. This is it's pure. It's look, first off, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can't leave it around for the kids, right? Make sure you put this one away. Don't leave it on the table where kids go, oh, what's this? Don't want none of that.
That's it.
I wish I could say I remember the whole premise of the story, but I talk to so many people, they get lost until I read them. It's way too much going on up here. Just way too much. Ooh. So there you have it. Fisticuffs by Fred Schwartz. If you didn't get it, go get it.
That's it.
So what am I looking at, Dave?
Well, what you're looking at, as I said before, is this is a very short Steve Ditko story, probably from the, I don't know, early 60s, maybe. And this was actually reprinted in a British annual with other Marvel stories. And it was printed in black, white, and red, which was quite unusual, really, because normally the reprints were just all black and white. So they decided to add a bit of red into it for the annual. So as you can see, it's called the Haunted House. And as it says, like haunted house stories, I know it's not the right time of year, but never mind. We do too. But we think you'll find this little gem just a wee bit different. So we'll just jump straight into it.
Well, see, this, I was going to just say real quick, I don't care what time of year it is.
No, well, that's it. Stories are still readable all the time.
Even if it's a flat Halloween story, I will read it in March.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care. You know, I mean, that kind of stuff has never mattered to me.
It's like when you get Christmas stories, you don't have to read them or watch them just at Christmas, do you?
Right. That has never mattered to me. If I felt like watching Charlie Brown Christmas in September, I watched it in September. I didn't care.
Well, that's it. So, as you can see, we start off by saying, what better way to start a story than with an argument? There you go. So the guy with the glasses is saying, "You're a fool, Rodney. Everyone knows there are such things as ghosts and haunted houses." And the other guy's saying, "You're the fool, Smith. Only dimwits believe in spooks."
Only dimwits believe in spooks?
Yeah, that's quite a strong statement for the first panel.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, okay, he's wearing glasses, but like that's straight to the point, isn't it? So, as he says, "So you accuse me of being a dimwit, do you? Then I'll prove that ghosts exist. Get in your car and follow me, unless you're afraid." And he says, "Afraid? The only thing I'm afraid of is that I'll burst out laughing." So they drive to this haunted house, and he's thinking to himself, once and for all, I'm going to call that phony's bluff. He's heading for the loneliest section of town. As you can see, he's following him to this house. So he says, "I claim that this old dump, as you call it, is a haunted house, and defy you to spend a whole night in there." And the other guy says, "You're defying the wrong cat, Smith. I've seen this situation in a million grade B movies. Now let's see you put your money where your mouth is." So he says, still say you're not afraid of my proof, Rodney? Oh, knock it off. Knock off the corny bit, will you, Smith? Am I supposed to shiver at the sight of this old dump? Okay, I'll take this blanket and flashlight from my car. If I spend the night and see no ghosts, will you pay me 100 in cash? And the other guy says, "You have yourself a bet, Rodney." So he goes in and says to himself, this is going to be the easiest bet I ever won. I'll look the place over just to keep busy. Nothing down here in the cellar, apart from cobwebs. And the attic's as empty as Smith's head. Some haunted house this is. It's just a busted down shack that needs a good cleaning. Well, I might as well as light some candles so I don't use out my flashlight. What a boring evening this'll be. The moon is rising. I guess this is as good a time as ever for Smith's ghost to appear. Oh, come on, ghosts. I've been waiting for hours. It's getting lonely here. And if any of you do intend to show up, bring a deck of cards here. It'll give us something to do. Here, little ghosts, nice little spookies. Where are you? Come on out. I won't hurt you. Ha ha ha. Hey, what do you know? It's almost dawn. I must have dozed off. Yes, here comes the sun. I guess it's time to go out and collect my bet. A half hour later, it's Miss House. Okay, Smitty, pay up. I spent the whole boring night there and didn't even see one little itty-bitty ghost. And the other guy says, take it easy, Rodney. You haven't won your bet yet.
I haven't.
No. So then he says, what are you heading back to the house for? You're not going to change my mind about what happened last night. Perhaps not, but I still want you to see something rather interesting. Hey, this is crazy. This is where the house was, but it's gone. But that's impossible. Nobody can take a house away in half an hour. What's going on here? What happened to the house? How did it disappear? And the other guy says, simple, Rodney. It only appears one night a year for 12 hours. Then it vanishes until the next year. You see, it's under a spell. The house itself is the ghost. So, needless to say, Smith won the bet. As for Rodney, he's waiting till next year. But next time, he won't spend the night in the house. He just wants to have another look from the outside. The end. There you go. What did you think of that one, Pops?
Well,
I thought it was short.
It's Ditko being Ditko, right?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff he did. He wasn't just Spider-Man. Everybody
No.
He wrote so much cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I do like all these short stories with twists in the tales and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You know, really entertaining reads, I think, and the artwork's brilliant.
Very much so. Very much.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just thought I'd start off with that short before the main event of part 2 of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, part 2, we have.
Yeah, we do.
What do you call it? Chapter 2 of the Fantastic Four number 200, Dr. Doom. And this is...
I'm just going to go back to...
This is the real Doctor.
Where we left off. I'm going to find it. Just bear with me a second while I find it.
You're right. You're right.
It's down here somewhere, I know that. Aha. There we go. So that's the cover, just to refresh your memory from last week. As you can see, Fantastic Four 200. Right, so we're going to jump back in, and this is chapter 2 called Beginning of the End. So, as it says in the top of the page here, Dr. Doom strides arrogantly through his upstate New York laboratory, his eyes burning red with hate, his gait suggesting a man possessed with the lust for absolute power. To his side, Doom's subordinates turn away in fear. To cross their master, even accidentally, would mean instant obliteration. So he's saying, my senses indicate Richards and his foolhardy team have escaped my death trap. Ah, must I always be plagued with these niggling frustrations? And one of his minions is saying down there, never have I seen the master so mad.
Yeah, he's a little hot.
Just a little. Have you located our foe's exact location? Yes, sire. and they head this way with incredible speed. Well then, man, why do you stand there gawking? Fire my omni missiles, you lowly ignoramus, or you shall perish the moment they do. Yes, sire, I hear you. Incompetence. I am surrounded by incompetence. As you can see, the Fantastic Four are in their Pongo plane, heading for Doom. Omni missiles are launched, sire. A sound effect for you there.
Missiles at him now. He don't even care.
Yeah, so you've got a sound effect to try out, so if you can see it.
What does that say?
It says for wump or something. For wump, something like that.
I don't know.
Something along those lines. So in the Fantastic Four plane, Reed, missiles at 6 o'clock. I've got them on the scanner, Johnny. They're heat seekers. I don't like the looks of them flying firecrackers, that's the thing.
Oh, come on,
they're moving in, and they're moving in fast. Doom must be desperate to get rid of us.
Johnny, they're heat seekers. Do your thing.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly, heat seekers. So he better not burst into flame. Anyway, he does.
No, he does. Take him away from the plane.
That's exactly right. So he says, Reed, is there any way to outmaneuver them? Only one way, sis. If they're heat seekers, you got to give them a hotter target to follow. Yep. Johnny, flame on. So now they're following Johnny. I'm bailing out, Ben. Doom's laboratory is right below us. You and Sue head for the UN. What about the matchstick, Reed? Johnny can take care of himself, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep an eye on him until he's gotten rid of the missiles. Be careful, Reed. I intend to, darling. Believe me. And goodbye, Sue. If I don't come back, no, I mustn't think about that. I have to defeat Doom. I have to. So Thing says, Susie.
This is Stretcho going down to take Doom on by himself.
On his own.
Yeah.
So Thing says, Susie, maybe we all outshine Stretch when it comes to our powers. But I tell you, in the guts department, there just ain't no one braver. As you can see, he's turned himself into a bit of a parachute. He's gone out the ejector chair.
He makes a parachute out of himself. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So meanwhile, still hogging my tail, eh? Well, let's give these baby blue buggers a run for their money. No good. They're closing in.
Come on, Johnny. There you go. You got it now.
It won't be too long before my flame gives out. Well, I've only got one chance, and it may be worse than what the missiles might do to me. But whoever said I was as bright as I am handsome? I've got to go supernova. Johnny Storm concentrates. He brings his full resolve to the forefront as his flame turns bright blue, then white, as it increases in brilliant intensity. And then, wham.
See, now why wouldn't you just go for the nearest water and go into the water, extinguish your flame? The missiles all go in the water. There's no more heat to seek.
Yeah, they blow up. Yeah.
Game over, right?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
Johnny,
the missiles are gone. That means I did it. But my flame's out. I'm falling.
Yeah. See, he could have went in the water. He could have went in the water.
He could have done. And Sue says, Johnny, Ben, quickly. You've got to lower the pogo plane. I'm too far away from my force field to have any effect.
And that's something else. I got to say this. I love the Fantastic Four, but the name of their plane is stupid.
Yeah, pogo playing.
Pogo playing. It's what, a pogo stick? You bounce around on it?
Exactly. That's what it always reminds me of, a pogo stick.
I'm like, who named that?
I know, who did name that? I don't know.
Editors all the editors will let that go and then go, can you guys come up with a better name for the plane than that?
Yeah, you would have thought they'd come up with something a bit better than pogo, wouldn't you, really? But
Yeah.
what can I say? I'm not a comic book writer.
Well, I know
anyway,
a whole bunch of people who are, and don't name your things stupid.
That's it. So anyway, as she says, oh, thank heaven I caught Johnny before it was too late. So he says, sis, you're a sight for very sore eyes. Wow, I thought I'd bought the farm. And Thing says, hey, what about me, kid? I helped save you too. Sure, only because you'd have had to fill out the accident report and you don't want people to learn you can't write.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dear. Oh, there you go. So anyway, Sue says, enough. This isn't the time for bickering. Yes, Mommy. And she just sighs. Meanwhile, calculated the wind velocity perfectly. There's Doom's lab. So he's gliding down in the right place. If he hasn't spotted me, I'll be able to welcome, old friend. I have been awaiting your presence. Show yourself, Doom. I haven't flown 4,000 miles to speak with a bodiless voice. Then turn and stare in abject awe at Doom the First, the new ruler of the world. Reed says, at long last, it's the two of us, as it was always meant to be. Indeed. So you believe in destiny, even as I do. It began with us. It is appropriate that it ends this way as well. Do you remember, Richards, those many years back in college? From the first, you were an annoyance. And this is a little flashback we're coming to now, Pops. So, say, we're both here on science scholarships. How about rooming together? Bah, I desire privacy. Yes, privacy to conduct my experiments, both in science and the mystic arts that I inherited from my mother. But you wouldn't allow me my privacy, would you? Stella, you better double check some of these equations. You're a few decimals off. Give me that. Now get out. Get out. But I persevered and found a fool to assist me in my work. If the facility staff ever learns that you have been conducting forbidden experiments, silence. Just do as you're told. Throw the switch.
Boom!
But something went wrong and my device exploded. What was that? It came from Von Doom's dormitory room. Boom! There's another sound effect for your Pops.
Yeah, I yelled it as soon as you turned the page because I knew what was coming. Yeah.
That's it. With terrible consequences, my face was hopelessly disfigured. I am expelling you from this school before you cause greater harm to yourself or to us. Bah, there is nothing more that you can teach me anyway.
Except maybe plastic surgery.
That's it. So he goes on to say, I left your school, your country, and took myself to Tibet, where I could learn the secrets of forbidden black magic. I was lost, but a mysterious order of monks took me in and taught me everything I had been seeking for so very long. Soon, I was their master, and they forged for me the iron armor I now so proudly wear. But if it weren't for you, my face would not be a battleground of grotesque scars. If it weren't for you, none of this might have been necessary. So back in the present day again. You're insane, Doom. I tried to help, to warn you about your miscalculations. Bah, the time for talk is over. For years I have awaited this day. I have increased the microcircuitry in my armor to the point that I am an invincible war machine. And now all my vast resources shall be used to totally destroy my most hated foe. Doom's gone mad, Reed's thinking, but he holds the power to carry through his insane plans. And now he's using all that power to get rid of me. But he mustn't succeed. I'm the only one who can stop him.
Yeah, I'm the only one that can stop him, but I'm getting my ass kicked.
That's it. So why do you run, Richards? Fate has already ordained that Dr. Doom shall be master of the planet Earth. There is no hope for you now. Why protest your obvious need for destruction? And another sound effect of Spock.
Spock. Mr. Spock?
Yeah, could be. Stand still, Richards. You writhe like a slithering snake, but that shall do little more than delay the inevitable. And Reed's thinking, that's all I'm hoping for, Doom, to buy time until I figure out your one weak link.
Whoa.
You're not invincible, Doom. You've been defeated before. I can stop you again.
Is that a Macau?
And that's a WACOM. WKAOM sound effect.
It should be a clang. He's hitting the freaking metal out.
It should be, really. Yeah. This is beyond all belief. You actually think brute force alone can stop the tide of power that is mine to command? You are more ignorant than the British thing. And your insipid stretching power means nothing to me. Nothing. But Reed Richards acts with unexpected speed as an elongated arm slithers between the opening in Doom's amazing armor. And what? You seek to sever my hidden circuitry from within? I have underestimated your doltish determination.
But no matter.
Just as you have undoubtedly underestimated the full extent of my power. Zach.
Yep, he got that electron.
Yeah, he's thinking, arg, he's electrified himself. It's even cutting through my insulated gloves. Can't keep a handhold. Doom says, shocked, my long-time acquaintance? Have you forgotten my armor makes me venerable a one-man arsenal? No matter. Though you are still in a thorn in my side, you can be removed even without being here. After all, you unmitigated fool, you have been unwittingly led into my macabre murder room. Oh no.
Uh-oh. It's the murder room.
It is, and I guarantee its splendid decor will be one you shall never forget.
It's like the danger room, but for real death.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Behold the sudden appearance of the unbreakable steel alloy I proudly called Victorium. Its razor-sharp properties shall slice the life from your feeble flesh. And Reed's thinking, what? Steel tendrils snapping up from the floor and circling me before I can move. And I think that says the whip sound effect. Small one.
See, but can't he just like get all super skinny and slither away?
Well, you would have thought so. But let's see what happens in the next panel. Doom's clever. This could quarter any ordinary man, but he must realise nothing can long hold Mr. Fantastic. Lasers activated even as I slither free of one trap. Of course, you egocentric buffoon. Did you believe you could so easily escape my ever-present wrath? And the zap and a couple of zacks from the laser by the looks of it. Look behind you. As you snake free from one trap, you fall into another. A Doombot coming at me. Doom knows I can't constantly avoid his lasers while keeping track of his robot. There's no chance to escape both of... Wait. Either Doom's miscalculated, or the games he's playing is more devious than I suspected. He's taunting me with answers that are right before me. There's only one possible way out of this insanity, if I can survive long enough to set it up. There's another Spock there as well.
Spock? Mr. Spock is landing all over this episode.
He is. Yeah, that's twice now.
Mm-hmm.
I've built up enough speed, ricocheting off the walls. Now, if I've planned this out correctly, pump. Ingenious, Richards. You spotted the one clue I provided to aid in your escape. My robot was built with laser-reflecting materials. It seems the time and energy I spent in creating my murder room for you, for your use, will pay off with a full evening's worth of entertainment. And another sound effect there of scram.
Yeah, entertainment.
Yeah. But then you won't survive playing with my rules for long. One of my diabolical traps will get you sooner or later. And Reed's thinking the floor dropped out from under me. There's a whir sound effect at the bottom of that. Only seconds to stretch my arms and feet to prop myself in place. No, gas jets below me igniting. If I let go, I'll fall right into the inferno.
Toasty.
But I can't hold out for long. My strength's fading with every moment. How's he going to get out of this one? And that is the end of Chapter 2. Yeah.
And we have something special for you next.
Yeah, that's right. You were saying that.
We have something special for you next. So we still have one more week of Fantastic Four 200. We'll come back next week with the final chapter and all the other stuff that we do here on Comics Across the Pond. But today, we have also brought us a special guest, Dave.
Yeah.
Guest. You know this guy, Dave. You do.
I do.
You do know this guy.
And I've not heard from him for ages.
Glenn. Run, Glenn, run!
Hi, Glenn.
He already ran. He turned everything off and cut out.
He's already run away. Oh no, he's back.
I'm here.
Hi, Glenn.
Hey there.
My hand's here.
I understand you're going to make me famous today.
I believe so. This is what Pops has been telling me.
This is one of those things. I have to ask you first. How much of it can we show?
I don't really know. I don't know. You've caught me there. I didn't know you were going to do it. Well, have you seen it? Have you looked at it?
Well, I've been glancing through it since I got it, right?
And it's like there might be certain images you don't want to show, but I'll leave it up to you. I don't mind.
Oh, that's not the part I was worried about. I'm talking about this book is still available for sale.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Okay, but we don't want to show everything, or then nobody's got to read about a book.
Well, okay, well then don't show everything. I don't know which bits you want to show.
I figured we show like the first few pages.
Yeah.
And show people what it's about. And then if they want to go get it, they can see the rest of it.
Yeah,
right?
That's the best thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So
ladies and gentlemen.
Do you want me to explain what it's about first?
Sure, you can do that while I'm getting files ready.
Okay. Go ahead now. Yeah. Right, what it's about, it's called the men's room, and it's about the men's bathroom, the toilet, what do you call it? And it comes from
restroom in America.
Restroom, yeah, restroom.
Yeah.
And it's nothing too explicit or anything like that, but it is quite explicit. But it's a book about situations that I I can't speak for everybody on the planet, but I doubt that there isn't an adult man walking around the earth today who hasn't been in at least one of the situations. And it's quite a funny book, I think, which is why I did it. It's meant as a joke, but it does have a touch of truth in it. And it all began with a friend of mine who came back from the restroom in the pub one night and told me one of the situations that had just happened to him. And I thought, well, we've all been, as men, we've all been in the situation in the public, at the bars and restaurants and whatever. So take it from there.
Yeah, we've all had that situation where the other guy in the bathroom wasn't the guy you wanted to be in the bathroom with, or
that's right. Yeah, the public. Yeah, the public.
So there's a little setup here, which is basically he just said, and then camaraderie, fraternity, and free membership are found here. Floating in the pubes and cigarette butts, collecting in the grid. It's a urinal. Yes. See, I knew without reading the whole paragraph, just by that clue right there. The grid. The grid. See, the grid was the clue. Now I know what he's talking about.
It's a book that every woman should be fascinated by, and every man should read, and he can agree with it, I would say. I think it's a great gift for a woman to give to her boyfriend or whatever, her spouse or whatever it is.
Well, it was funny because we were talking about it the other day, and the ladies in the chat all wanted to know.
Well, there you go. Then they should go to that.
The ladies were like, "Huh? What? Tell us what? What?"
They should go to Amazon and buy a copy. It's only about $10 or something. I can't remember, but it's not very much. I think it's 32 pages of artwork and stuff, and it's just. And then I dare two dares. I dare the girls to buy it, and I dare them to show their guy and say, "Has any of this ever happened to you?" And like I said, they will have all experienced at least one. I reckon I've experienced a couple in it.
Yeah, I like Billy Idol here. He's cool.
And don't forget, this was actually, I wrote and drew this in 1989.
Wow,
so
it's
nearly 40 years old.
Wow, that's going back a bit, Glenn.
Yeah, well, that might be shown in the drawings, you see, because they're a bit might be a bit dated and whatnot. But the gist of it, I would imagine. I don't go in pubs these days, but I would imagine it's still the same situations that come up.
So, like, you're in this one, you're talking about the trough style urinal.
That's right. Yeah. Well, and the bigger the establishment. When you go to clubs, you can get about 15 people in a row, can't you, Dave?
You can.
And the thing is that
I know exactly what you're talking about, Glenn.
Yeah, and you go in, you're down for a pee, and you go in, and there's only one gap right in the middle because nobody wants. And it's like, I tell you what happens to me, and it's in this. I always used to freeze. If anybody came in and stood either side of me, I would freeze. I would stop because it just wouldn't happen. So then you look like you're just standing there with your what's it hanging out. What are you doing there with you? And you're not, this is what it's like. It's terrible.
Here we go. See, now the chat's starting to pop in. Dude not allowing a buffer between them. Oh man, the peaker.
That's right.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
So put in the comments whether you recognize any of these situations.
There's your peaker.
That was the one my friend said. He said, "You won't believe what just happened." And there was this guy that we knew from school, and my friend had been having a pee, and this guy came in and he said, "I've not seen you for ages," and he was just talking to him down there rather than to his face. Really intimidating.
So So basically, you were saying he hadn't seen his dick in ages.
Yeah, since he was 7, you know, down at the baths. That's right. Exactly. That's exactly right. It's terrible. It's not good at all.
Yep.
I think you should just go straight through it, Dave. Don't bother. Just show it all. I don't care. You know, if people want to buy it, they'll buy it, won't they? If they don't, they don't.
Oh, that's true, I suppose.
You know.
Well, we just won't read it all, so they have to, they got to get the jokes themselves, right?
You see, the thing is that in my local pub, when I used to have a local pub, the urinal would fit 3 people, right? So these 2 guys here, just go back down, or back up, whichever one it is. These 2, what happens is that this is what I'm talking to you about. You'd be bursting for a pee, and you'd go in, and they were talking to each other, but they left the gap in the middle. So that's the only place you can go. So I would go to the middle and unzip, and then not be able to do anything. And they start to notice, and they're thinking, "What are you doing here?" You know, you can see it, you can feel it, and don't forget that they're as close as that as well. It really is intimidating. So,
Except Glenn's like 6 inches taller than they are.
Yeah. Which puts me a bit closer to whatever. You always get somebody leaning on the wall, with hands
that's
off.
a drunk thing. That's a drunk thing. I'm a little tipsy. I'm gonna lean on the wall while I pee, make sure I don't fall down, pee all over myself.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on there?
And then that's the other way.
Whoa, we're showing stuff now. Here we go.
There's always a guy who's always sneering because he's really tough, and all this kind of stuff. And so I'm sure you've always seen this guy. Now that could just go down. That one with the drip is a true story of mine. What I did. Do you want me to tell you what I did?
Well, that's up to you.
I was in an Indian restaurant with a girlfriend, right? And I just went for a pee. And when I came out, and I was walking down back to the table, walking past the other tables. Just before I got to my table, there were 2 girls, and one of the girls was facing me, and she nudged her friend, and they both looked at me, right? And I got to my girlfriend, and I said to my girlfriend, "Oh, those 2 girls were just looking at me. I think I might be in there, ha ha ha." And my girlfriend said, "Stand up." I said, "What?" And she said, "Stand up." So I stood up, and I had grey trousers on, and I had to mark like that.
Was in a hurry to get back to the table? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I got
in a hurry. You didn't have time to shake it.
Well, I don't know, but whatever happened, I probably had a couple of pints. I probably wasn't totally sober, but it had marked my trousers, And that's when you're washing your hands, when you're being good and you're washing your hands, and you turn the tap on it. It's really stiff, so you really have to turn it, and then it really goes and
splashes all over you. And looks like
all over your grey trousers again.
Yeah, I've seen that happen in the past.
And you're not actually doing anything wrong there, but you go back.
This is true.
And this
okay. Putting your hand up there that you're going to go wash anyway, that's one thing. Leaning your forehead against the wall means somebody's going to be peeling you off the floor of the bar eventually. You're already leaning. You're about to go down. I'm just saying.
Oh, dear.
So this guy just staring dead ahead at the wall, is oblivious to everything. He's just getting on with it, and he's not bothering you, you know. But it's just weird.
No, that's the classic. Okay, you go in, you do not make eye contact with
That's
anybody.
right.
You don't talk to anybody. Go up in there, you rip it out. You look at the wall until you're done. You shake, zip, wash, and leave. You don't talk to people. None of that, right? I mean, unless you're like. Unless you actually know somebody in there, you ain't talking to nobody. Nobody. It's not the place for socialisms. It's not the place for high fives. It's not the place for any of that.
This guy, he's not well. He's had too many pints, and he's leaning up against the wall, and he's thrown up everywhere. He's just not good.
He done pissed and puked himself. Look at him.
That's right.
Oh
no,
no!
This is a true story.
No.
This was based on a true story. Nothing to do with me, but this guy I knew, he had an accident, broken both his wrists. So he was feeling really sorry for himself. So they took him out to the pub, got him pissed. He had about 4 or 5 pints. He needed to pee. So his mate, so he couldn't get these. You know, well, you can see, can't you? So his mate went in and helped him. That's a true friend.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's a true friend, all right. Maybe too friendly of a friend. Here's another one that might be too friendly of a friend.
Now that happened to my brother. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Isn't that awful?
Oh no.
Oh dear. This is peeing in the sink. You know, President Johnson peed in the sink. But like it says, unless there's no reason to, you know.
Well, even weirder is the guy watching in the mirror.
Well, he's wondering what he's doing in the sink, isn't he?
He looks in the mirror, you can see the front. You see what I'm saying? It's like, what are you looking at, boy?
And we've all done that. I've never smoked, so that really irritates me. That when you go, it doesn't happen now because nobody smokes.
No.
But you go in the toilet and you just can't see because people have been having a fag.
I remember that as well, Glenn.
Cigarette.
Yeah.
Cigarette, as we say in the.
It's Splash Thompson.
And that happened to a guy I worked with. He was getting married in a couple of weeks, and he had his wedding suit on, and they went out, and he got bladdered, he got pissed, and he kicked the tiles, you know, the step, and fell into the trough.
Yeah.
But I didn't draw it here, but with people actually peeing, and they peed on him because they were mid-pee, and it landed sideways.
Oh, that's just hard. That's hardcore. Okay. I've been really drunk before. I ain't never been drunk enough to let people pee on me. Okay. That's hardcore.
When he fell in the trough, and he had to have his suit cleaned and everything, you know. And that happened to another friend of mine. He was out in Manchester in town at the club, and he just had his hair cut, and he had a new suit on, and he thought he was looking great. He went for a pee, this guy burst in and threw up all down his back.
Man, Glenn, you spent a lot of time at the pub, bro?
Not now.
Back in the day.
I've had a couple of pints like everybody else has, you know. Not for a long time now. And that's it. I've been in that.
That's the worst too.
I've been in that situation.
Living out. Really funny, some of them, aren't they? Really funny.
I've done that as well.
Oh yeah, you know, you knock, ladies, can I? Cause please.
And that happened to a guy at school. He zipped up his thing in the zip in his trousers.
Oh, yeah. Everybody has caught something in a zipper before.
Yeah, that's your lot. That's the end.
I always thought that was the stupidest place to put a zipper. Serious, man. I mean, they could have styled jeans way, way, way back in the 1800s so that you'd button them and zip them on the side. Nobody'd think anything about it today.
Yeah, it would have made more sense, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but if you put the zip on the side, not many people would be able to reach it, would they?
No, I mean, just a little bit over, so you're not zipping your stuff up, man. You know, I mean, it was a weird one.
I do have some ideas. Somebody gave me for a book too, but I probably won't do that. And somebody asked me when I was going to do the women's version. I thought I'm not going anywhere near that.
No, you get the wife to do that. Helen.
Exactly, yeah.
Helen, yeah. Like that, you know.
So that book is on Amazon. People go and buy it and read the text and have a laugh, and then just see whether any of those have applied to you, because I bet they have.
Hours of entertainment right there, Glenn.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to buy the original artwork, get in touch, because I've still got it.
Oh, he's got the original artwork too, guys. You can put that guy peeping at that other guy up on your wall at home.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Actually, if you have a bar, you should buy the original art.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Book and plaster it all over your men's room.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah.
With a big sign above it that says, "Don't be this guy."
But what you'd do is you'd pee on somebody while you were reading it.
Well, somebody shouldn't be down there where I'm peeing. Okay, I'm just saying.
Right. That's right. So there you go. That's the men's room.
That is awesome. What else you got going on, Glenn? What else you doing since you're here? Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
I do lots of things. I've got a Hatch book out. Got one here. Just I'm going to say. You go to Fund My Comic and get one of them. It's got lots of. This is my character Hatch. It's got lots of cartoons in there. Lots of artwork.
It's cool, guys.
You can, you know, Easter Island.
Yeah.
And lots of good stuff in this. I'm really pleased with the way it's turned out. And I'm also getting round to publishing this, the second book. That's what.
Oh yeah.
And
yes.
I have a copy of it here somewhere.
And Glenn draws all this stuff by hand, does all the lettering, all the sound effects, everything that you see in this book. Glenn did this by hand traditionally on Briscoe board or something like that, right?
Yeah, cartridge paper, board, everything. I use everything.
Very nice.
What's going on in that? I think it must be about 3 years old now. I just haven't published it yet. I should get round to it.
Yeah, it's been a while since you first mentioned it, Glenn.
Yeah. I think I should get off my arse and do it, shouldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is what I've been trying to do. That's why I hooked up with RJ, trying to get some of the stuff we have planned published. Yeah, we got like 5 or 6 CRoM ash cans that we're trying to put into one edition, but I want a little more. I want it to be a little bit thicker, so I'm waiting on a couple others, hoping for a couple others. But you know, publishing, just like you just said, it's been done for 3 years. But getting something published and wanting to go out and do all the promotion involved in it, actually selling and being worth your while, it's you know, you got to weigh it on the scale, right?
That's the bit I don't like. I'm not good at pushing my own work. I just don't like doing it. It's just so tedious and stressful doing a crowdfunder. I'm not saying I won't do it again, but it really is stressful, I think. I'd rather not. I'd rather somebody else did that for me. So,
well, that was what the thing I liked about on my comic. It's like the book's done, right? Yeah. You're not funding it to pay an artist or any of that. Okay, you're selling a book. It's already done.
Yeah,
you're not. You know what I mean? So in your case, you go to Fund My Comic and you just set up that storefront and put it up there. I know, there is no crowdfunding involved. You put a $1 goal. You know what I mean? There is no trying to reach a certain goal. There's you pay this much money, we'll print you this book. You know,
that's right. Yeah, still got to do it though.
It's like Amazon or anything else, right? They pay Amazon. Amazon ships a book. You don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right?
I was thinking of going straight to Amazon with it anyway, so just put it on there. I'm also going to put this on Amazon as well.
Yeah,
this has been out a couple of years now, and the reason I've stopped doing things is because of things happening at home, you know, and stuff like that. So I've not really. I need to get back to doing it now.
Well, we have a website, Glenn. Madness has a website now, and we encourage all of our friends to send us the link to their stuff, and we just put it on the books page on the website. And
what's the website?
People can just go there and click on your link in Amazon and go buy your book. You know what I mean?
What's the website?
It's themeg.tv. And we encourage everybody, just send me the link, man. I'll send it to our web developer. She'll, you know, send me the link and the cover image, right? And we put them up on our website. And, you know, it's we tell people they're there. There's a whole bunch of books over there you can go check out, right? If I'm talking to a person like I'm talking to you right now and you got a book there, then I'm going to tell people, go over there and look at Glenn's book. You see what I'm saying? But we're always encouraging people to go look, because it's an easy place to find a lot of links to people's stuff. If you are looking for madness people, there's probably some of their links over there. You know, it's just another place to help people.
Well, I'm also working on my website, so I'm going to put all the, you know, links and stuff on that when I launch that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We just look at it like as many places as people can stumble across it, the better it is for you. Okay, you know, I mean, if it's on this website and that website and that website, your website, and you know what I mean, there's more places that people can stumble over it, the better chance somebody's going to click on it and go buy it. You know?
Yep, that'd be good if it is.
So we have one more segment that we do in this show.
Nope. What's that?
I'm watching you.
He's watching.
I just turned my camera around.
We highlight a book from Dave's Spinner Rack every week. Because you know your boy Dave has an actual spinner rack now, right?
Yeah, I've got an actual spinner rack. I'm just holding my phone just to make it a bit easier this time. But yeah, I've actually got a spinner rack. I have to put the light on because it's going a bit dark in here. There you go.
Dave, have you got any original Eagles?
No, I haven't, unfortunately, Glenn.
Wow.
But I do have a full set of TV. I do have a full set of TV21s though. Yeah,
I've seen those.
So yeah, that's my spinner rack.
So every week highlight something from Dave's spinner rack as well, just because. Yeah.
Just come back round here. So this is the issue that I've selected. Just to have a little look at. It's called Hall of Horror by Atlantis Studios as well. That's the cover. This is all black and white, by the way. So, there you go.
When was this published?
This was published in let's see, 2006.
Wow.
This was published 2006. So this is like the first issue. That's the credits there. There you go.
Oh.
So it's a nice artwork, you know, it's all black and white, as you can see. It's like a nice splash page.
Yeah. So when did you get that? Did you pick that up 20 years ago?
I did, yeah. I actually picked this up at a comic shop in Manchester, I seem to recall.
Right.
And I only ever got the first issue. I don't know why. I don't know how many were actually published either, but I only got the first issue. But
right.
Some nice artwork in it.
Tweeping.
Plenty of detail. There's a lot of detail in some of these pages.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at, isn't there? Lots of.
Yeah.
Is this another one of them books where they don't tell you who drew it?
No, it said it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's their pops.
Seppo Mäkinen and Rob Ewing.
Okay, I know Rob Ewing. I've heard that name. Okay.
Yeah.
That's JR's brother.
Yeah, that's it.
That's who shot him, bro. I'm serious.
But plenty of full pages in this comic. You know, you got your smaller panels on one side, you got your full pager on the other side. A lot of detail. You even get a sideways panel as well.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, I know, it's that way around.
So
It's that way around, and then you got to flip it round to get that one in. I don't know why they did that.
Probably because it would be a bit squashed if they'd have done it the other way, wouldn't
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly.
they?
They didn't want to make 2 pages out of it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give it 2 pages. What's up, Billy? Good to see you, man.
A lot of detail. I like this page as well. You know, it's quite well composed, I reckon. Another one. Being threatened by a spinning machine.
Oh dear.
Looks at it there.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Yeah, that's right, Glenn.
Look at that. Was that Fu Manchu?
Looks a bit like somebody like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Very stereotypical Chinese person.
Yeah, definitely.
His trousers.
I know.
I like that building. That's good.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail in that. There's a lot of detail in that panel.
Who is Paula Perrell?
Who is Paula Perrell? This was like a little extra short one they put in.
Right.
Just at the back.
Has he tied her up?
Looks like it.
Oh dear.
What kind of book are we looking at, Dave?
Not only that, he's also tying his feet together, her feet together as well.
Yeah.
And that's the final page, I think.
Very nice. And there you have it, Paula Perrell from Dave.
There was a second issue, but I didn't get it, as it says there. Paula Perrell #2.
Maybe
somebody else is tied up. Look, they got a thing with tying people up. Look.
Yeah. Like the early Wonder Woman books. She was always tied up in those.
Yeah.
Tying people up too. Went both ways with her.
And that's the back cover. It's an advert for something else.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff, Dave.
I'm going to turn my camera around again so as you can see me for a minute.
So there you have it, people. New stuff, fun stuff, and old stuff. We bring it all on this show. We
real life stuff as well.
Yeah.
We do. We try to make the show entertaining. We try to give you a little bit of variety of stuff. It's never going to be the same show, guys. It's always going to be something different. We're going to be showing you something different, talking about different stuff, and every now and then we'll have a different guest, like Glenn here.
Yeah. Well, it's been really nice to have Glenn on the show today, Pops.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
He showed us this thing that he sent me the PDF the other day, the men's room.
Yeah.
I was like, you want us to cover that on the show? Because we can. You know?
Yeah.
Just
come join us. You know.
Yeah.
Well, and even though I wrote and drew that 40 years ago, the world still needs a laugh. We need a laugh, especially now.
Oh yeah.
So go to Amazon, pick it up, and just have a laugh. It's just funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
And I don't expect anybody who just put out a brand new book to want to come out here and have us go through page by page. But if you're on, let's say, book 8 of your series, Lori, you should come out here and let us do book 1.
Yeah.
You should come out here and let us cover book 1 of Path of the Pale Rider on Comics Across the Pond and show everybody how it begins. How you
it would be quite interesting for her to do that if she can.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I'm throwing it out there, and that's for you people that have a series going. You want to get people involved. You want us to go show them what happened in book 1 and see if you can get them on board for your series. Hit us up. We'll cover your book. I just don't want to cover your anything new that people are still.
Yeah.
I want you guys to buy them books. I want this to be nostalgia.
How it all began, Pops. That's the one, isn't it?
David, did I not send you a copy of this?
I'm not 100% sure, Glenn.
I thought I had.
I don't think you did. I don't remember seeing it. I know you sent me the first one. I got the first one off you, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I don't remember seeing it. So possibly not.
Well, what I'll do, I'll send you a copy. I had 10 made up, so these are the limited edition. This is the limited edition one, so I'll send you one.
Oh, nice one.
You can look through it.
Well, I was going to say you're very welcome to pop over sometime, as you know.
Well, I'd send you a copy as well, Potts, but it cost me 50 quid in postage. So
yeah, I know it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
So it's a bummer. So I might just send you the PDF.
You wait until you got like 5 or 6 things to put in that box to make it worth shipping.
Yeah.
Never. I tell everybody, man, don't. Shipping's horrible. Like for Carrie, we have a bunch of stuff shipped here to my house, and I'll put it all in one box and ship it to Carrie, as opposed to her paying that heavy shipping charge on a single book over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, man. You end up with 2 or 3 things, 4 things you want to throw in one box. That makes it more.
It's just crazy, though, isn't it? The way it's gone this past few years.
That's why I don't sell anything to the US much. I just stick to UK now.
Yeah, that's why.
But I was going to say, Glenn, I've got plenty more new Jack Kirby books that you want to see, by the way, as well. So when you do get over, you'll have loads of books to look at.
Right, good. Okay.
I had one thing I wanted to broach to you, Glenn, while I got your attention here real quick. Would you be interested in putting the Kirby DVD on the Roku channel, and we can use it to try and help sell the book on Amazon?
I would, yes, I would.
Okay,
we'll talk about that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
There you go. See, people, this is what we do. We try to help people sell books, man. It's really all about helping people sell books. Also, Glenn, anytime you want to go back and do an old Kirby comic and have Dave rip through it for us on a Sunday morning, you let me know. You can join us for that too.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
sounds like good ones anyway.
Just one of your favorites, and we'll cover it and have you on as a guest.
Right, yeah, that's great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good.
Sounds like a plan to me. It's nice to have a bit of variety, isn't it?
Yeah. Spice of life.
and it's fun because we do everything on the show. We do unboxings. We do it all on the show. So, you know, it's not just, the same crap. They're talking about the same thing over and over. No, we try to change it up every week and bring you guys something fun, you know. So tune in. Later today, we have another comic show coming from across the pond. You guys know Dave Brink, a drink with Brink at 2 p.m. Eastern. He's going to be talking to Art. I'm not even going to try to smash dude's last name. I'm not even going to destroy dude's last name. He's going to be talking to somebody cool named Art. All right. That's how we do it. Yeah, 2 o'clock, a drink with Brink from Dave's from Netherlands, and always has a good show. 4 o'clock, we got Q&A. Quentin, also from over there, right? From Netherlands, going to be on Drawing with Addie. And what else we got today? Dash of Reading at 6, and Silverline at 8, and possibly Atomic Annie at 10. We have a full slate of shows coming at you. That's how we do it, people.
I think 10 o'clock tonight. I think, what's that, 3 o'clock to us, Dave? I don't think we'll be on that one. 3 o'clock in the morning for us.
No, I think I'll be asleep by that time.
Yeah,
you might not be watching that one. But, you know, like you said, we got people on the West Coast that 10 o'clock show, that's only 7 in the evening for them.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
It's fun. It's fun.
As I keep saying to Pops, we're in the future, Glenn.
That's right, yeah. We're in the future.
And we are starting to get some late night shows and early morning shows that you know, show up at a different time for you guys. That late night show that Jerry does, 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's you guys are getting up for tea at that time, right? You know, I mean, we're trying to help you in the morning too. No.
Tea and toast.
Someday we will have a 24-hour network. You know, someday we'll just be live like Hart Fisher's channel, and we'll just be 24 hours dropping cool stuff on you. We'll get there, you know. But right now, we got new shows coming up, cool shows coming up. Don't miss out. That's all. Just tune into the madness. That's all.
Right. Well, thanks for having me on, and now I'll speak to you about that Kirby film, Pops.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the DVD. I just, you know, I mean, I don't think it would be any problem to get it in my studio, in my StreamYard studio, and then just rip it up to Roku, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I can play it without playing it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll figure it out. I'll get it figured out.
Well, I'll talk to you later about that. But we can, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah. And like you say, it's just to help promote, you know, like people like this, our sponsor, Raincross Press. You guys go check out Raincross Press right now, currently funding the book The Space of Monkeys. Glenn, Dave, I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you next time, and look after yourself, Glenn. I'll catch you next time soon.
And you as well, Dave. I'll see you
soon. Okay, you take care. Yeah, bye for now then.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye, Pops.